What is up, guys? Dylan Ryan here, bringing you a brand new episode of Dylan's Adventure Craft Season 2. I hope you guys are doing great and having a great day. I am. It just stopped raining, so hopefully I can record without the rain interrupting me, but I do have my puppy in the room, so if you hear some background noise, it's probably her playing with her toys. But last episode, guys, we worked on the villager breeder, and I made a couple adjustments and did some stuff in another area that I'll show you in a second. But the first adjustment that you can see is I put up this area here with the walls with the smooth stone. The reason for that is because I didn't want anything to get in here and potentially get to the villagers. And also they were spawning somehow on a block that was about here, and not going back into their chamber there, so I had to keep on putting them back in. So I did this. It seems to have fixed it. And also in the last episode, after the last episode, I was having some issues where he was breeding with one of these guys and making a baby, and the baby could get out. So I put a trap door right here. That's what Impulse said to do, so I did that, and it seems to have fixed it. So that's awesome. But yes, so previously in the last episode, we had all of the villagers going over here about in this area somewhere, and I have changed that. I have moved this water stream all the way to the other side of this mountain and started working on another project here. So I've outlined this whole area. I terraformed it, and I want to put grass in here because grass looks really good in the mushroom biome. If you didn't know that, it's very, very like not lime green, but very vibrant. I really like that. But I've got the villagers moved over here, and guys, we've got a lot of villagers, and there's more down here. So we're getting some villagers, so that's awesome. But in this episode, we're not going to worry about them. We're going to be doing something else. We're going to work on a melon and pumpkin farm that's going to go over here. I did a design in my test world, and it seems to work. And then I saw a video that in Mango does the exact same thing pretty much. I just had like one block different. So it's kind of his build, but kind of my build. I don't know. I built it before I looked up his video. Anyway, we're going to do mine just because I think its resources are a little bit easier. I use redstone instead of the note blocks. Instead of using a bunch of wood, I use one piece of redstone. So I think that might help on resources. But first off, what I want to do is I want to fill in this area with this grass. I got some shulker boxes over here. It's probably not going to be enough, but I do have 2.5 shulker boxes of the grass. So I'm going to go ahead and fill that in and give you a little, not time lapse, but some cut clips, and try to get this whole area filled in. So I'll see you in a second. And there we go. So we got the whole place covered with the grass, as you can see, and it looks awesome. And I've got this spot here marked out because that's where we're going to put the sugar cane. We've already done one of those, Dylan. Come on now. That's where we're going to put the melons and the pumpkins. So we used a good bit of that. We got a little bit of grass left. But this is the shulker box right here that we're going to be using with all the supplies that we need for this farm. So I think I want to have the farm here because I'm going to have a trading hall here, and then eventually a carrot and potato farm and wheat farm over in this area. So I think this would be a good spot for it. So to start off, I want to build a platform here. So we're just going to build this up one block all the way around. Perfect. So we've got the platform down. The next step that I want to do is I want to go ahead and put in some hoppers here. I think it might be easier to do it now. Maybe. We will see. But we'll put down a chest here. And we're going to have a hopper on top of that. And we're just going to have hoppers that run all the way across. And I'm going to just put these in a straight line, and then I'm going to take these and put them facing in. So I'll do it like that, and then do this one like this, and then do this one like this. So the same thing all the way around. There's the hoppers. So now if I want to just throw an item anywhere in here, so I've got 6 of these smooth stones, so I'm just throw 6 of them all around here, and we'll see if they come into this chest. Perfect, there we go. So everything is working there. So the next step is the dirt. So we need tons of dirt. I don't know why I put that there when I could just get on top of the chest, but that's all right. Oh, and by the way, this is an 11 by 11 area. So if you're wanting to build it, it's 11 by 11. So now we're just going to put in all of the dirt going across here, and we're just going to fill in this next layer with dirt. All right, we got all of the dirt in place. So the next step is we need to come in here. I've got a water bucket here, and I need this hoe. So I just went ahead and made a diamond hoe, so I wouldn't have to have so many. Whoa, what's going on? Here we go. Okay, we need to find the center. So this is the center block, and this is the center block, I believe. So right here, I think. Does that look right? Yeah, that looks right. Okay, so now that we've got this in, we actually don't need any of these hoppers. So we can take these out and then just reroute these ones. So I'll have a hopper facing this way, and I'll have a hopper facing this way, and I'll have a hopper facing this way, just like that. So all the hoppers are facing the other hoppers. So now we can just put down some solid blocks here, build this up, and then we can put down, we're just going to put down dirt here for now, and then we'll put our water source in just like that. The next step is to start hoeing the land, and we want to do that in a diagonal. I might do something different underneath this where I do have hoppers here. I have to see. I can't remember exactly how it looks in my creative world, but if that changes, I will let you know. But first off, we're just going to go ahead and hoe some of this stuff, and we want to do it in like a diagonal fashion here. So I think it matters on how these are hoed and where the melons and pumpkins are placed, but I'm not like really worried about it because I did some testing, and this thing puts out a good bit of pumpkins and melons, so I'm not too worried about it. So I'm just do it this way. If I find something way more efficient and it's drastic change, then I will change it later on, but for now it will be perfectly fine. So we'll just finish putting all of this in. Oh, there we go. I don't know why that one did that. That's fine. And grab this side also, just like that. So I think everything, yeah, everything looks good besides this one over here. There we go. Perfect. So, nope, there we go. Now perfect. And wait, what's going on? Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? I got the water source here. Why? Why are you messing up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's right. Oh, okay. It can only be 9. That's why. That's why. Okay, I was wondering why I was running out of hoppers so fast. So what I'm going to do is make this an 11 by 11. We're experimenting here too because I built that one time in my creative, and I'm trying to do it again without looking at it. So if something's messed up, I'll let you know. But in this case, something is messed up. So we're just going to get rid of these outer layers here and make it a 9 by 9 instead, which I'm pretty sure that's what I did in my creative world because I didn't have no issues like this before. So we'll just take all of these hoppers out, and I'm going to take out these hoppers here also and make them face directly into this chest here. So I'm going to just take this chest, break it. I don't have my axe on me, which kind of stinks, but that's fine. We'll break that, and then we'll get rid of these two, or this block and this block. There we go. Place this here and this here, and then we'll have our hoppers on top and run our hoppers along the side just like this. There we go, and then we'll adjust this one also. Put it like that, and then actually I don't have to adjust that one because this is coming out to make it the 9x9. There we go. Alright, and then I got to take out all of this area too. So not too hard of a fix. Not too bad. Not too bad. Break that. Didn't mean to break that one. Do that. Here we go. Alright. So a 9x9, not an 11x11, because the water's not going to fertilize all of that land. Yeah, so the water's not going to fertilize all the land. So we made it the 9x9, and I went ahead and changed the blocks underneath here also. So we just got this one missing. There is hoppers underneath these blocks. So now what I want to do, because I forgot to do this before I place the water, I want to put a stair here and then waterlog it just like that. Just not really for like aesthetics or anything, just because I want to. But okay, so we've got all of that in. The next step is to go ahead and put in the pumpkins and melons. Now, I am not going to have enough pumpkins and melon seeds, so I'm going to just have to adjust that when we get done. But I should be able to turn these. Yep, there we go. Perfect. And then I got silk touch and all of that, so I'm just going to have to break these to get the melons here. And then I'm going to put those in the crafting square, I guess you can call it, because this isn't a crafting table. And get some seeds out of that, and we can place some seeds down. So I'll probably just have to build the first layer for now, let it get me some stuff, and then do the second layer. So let's go ahead and take these, and we'll make those into seeds. And like I said, I don't know if it matters. I think it does, but I'm not too worried about it. But I'm going to just do pumpkins and then melons, then pumpkins and then melons all the way across just like this. And that way we get a good variety of both the melons and the pumpkins. So just like this, we'll finish it up, and pumpkins, boom, perfect, just like that. So might end up getting more pumpkins than melons. I don't know. We'll see. Don't know why that's not fertilized, but it'll be okay. So now we've got to get some of this out of our inventory and grab some of these pistons here. So this part is kind of hard. You've got to build this up 3. And then you've got to break these, and then you've got to be just perfect to place that so it faces down and it doesn't place to the side. So I'm going to go ahead and do that on all of these areas here and get the pistons in and get them in the right orientation, and then remove this dirt because we've got to do a little bit of redstone on the top of these pistons. There we go. So we got all of the pistons in a zigzag pattern here, facing above the full block of dirt, not over top of the seed or the melon or pumpkin. So now I had to cook up some more stone because I built up that platform and I didn't do that in my creative world. So we've got the stone now, and I can't fly right. Come on, land. Perfect, awesome. So now, actually, I got to get back down. I need observers. There we go. Okay, so I've got the observers. Now, the observers have to be facing, or the face-looking thing, or the plug, or whatever you want to call it. Not that, but this right here, this face-looking thing has to be facing the seed, because it can tell when the seed grows up, and then once it makes a plant, it will put off a signal and will allow the pistons to fire. So we've got to just take these and place them all facing down, just like this, in every spot that we don't have a piston and is right above the melon or the pumpkin seed. So I'm going to take all of these, place all of these in. The hardest part of this farm is putting in the pistons, and I found that it's easier to get the pistons in when the soil is tilled, because you can kind of stand in the soil and it moves you down just that little pixel, just enough so that you can place in the pistons, and it works a little bit better, and it keeps them from facing outward instead of facing down. Excuse me. So just a little tip on that. All right, so there we go. All of our observers are in. Now what we need to do is have full blocks over top of all of the pistons, just like this. So now what's going to happen with this is we're going to put redstone on top of the observers. If we put it on top of the pistons, when the pistons extend, it's going to push the redstone off and break the redstone. So we can't have that happen. That's not going to work out very well. So we're just going to put it all on top of these blocks, just like that. And then I'm going to come down here, I'm going to get this redstone, and we're going to place the redstone right in those empty spots in between the piston, or in between the block and the observer. So we'll just place them down just like this. Just make sure you don't miss one. Just double check it, go through here at a certain pattern or something like that. But as you can hear, it just went off, and yep, I think we might be getting some pumpkins and melons already, because this is the last step to the farm. It's very, very simple. El Mango uses, instead of this redstone, he uses the note blocks. I just don't want to use all of that wood. I would rather use some of this redstone that I'm not using. But yeah, so it really doesn't matter. You can follow his tutorial, you can follow my tutorial. It really doesn't matter. It's going to do the same thing. He's a little bit smarter than me when it comes to redstone, so I give him credit for that. But it looks like we've got everything in, and as you can hear, it is firing off. Let's see if we can come up here. Let's see. So, okay, so the reason it's firing is because these are growing up. So we won't have any melons or pumpkins just yet. But once we do, then they will fire and break the melon or the pumpkin. And sometimes they land on this block here and can't get pulled up, so there is a little bit of loss there. But majority of the time, it gets here in the tilled, and since it's that pixel less, as you can see, it's just that one pixel there, the hopper can suck it up. And sometimes if one lands here, then another one drops, it'll combine with that one and go into the hopper chain there. So that works out pretty good. So now the only thing, let's see, how many more melons and pumpkin seeds? Okay, I had a good bit, so it's not too bad. I probably need some more pumpkins. But that is it, guys. The only other thing that I want to do is to put up some glass. If I can move it right, there we go. I want to put up some glass right around this edge, just in case we've got some flying out. I don't think it'll be an issue, but just in case, I think it'll just help out. And I mean, it's not that expensive. It's just glass, just some sand cooked up really quick. So we'll just place all this glass all the way around here, and then we'll break. God, I can't talk today. Then we'll break this temporary one up here, just like that. Perfect. So we've got some glass around it. Looks good. And if you wanted to build something onto this, you could. I mean, you could bring this down and just have the glass where you can see through it, or you can bring blocks down right beside this and make a design, make a pumpkin or a melon or whatever. I mean, it's a square, so it works out good. So the only other thing that I've got to do now is just to build up the second layer. So I've got everything I need for that besides some pumpkins and melons. And the cool thing about this farm is you can go ahead and put the hoppers directly on top of this. So I can take these hoppers here and I can break this block and put hoppers going up just like that. And then one more, and then just have these come down through here like this, and then you can start your next one. So I mean, you could do as many as you wanted. The only thing I'd say, which I didn't check, is probably putting it in its own chunk, but I don't think I'm gonna have an issue with that because this is going to be working when I'm here, and when I'm here it's going to always be loaded, so I shouldn't have an issue with that. So now what I'm going to do is just go ahead and start doing the next layer here. Like I said, I'm probably going to have to get some more pumpkin seeds, which is not a biggie, not too worried about it. I'll eventually get it all filled up, but I should have just enough hoppers. Hopefully one of those in the center will come out because we need to have a full block for the water source, which I don't know if you really have to have a full block or not. But okay, maybe I don't have enough. It's probably because these additional ones here that I did not account for, but that is fine. I might have some more in the redstone chest over here. We can check real quick. Let's see. No, I do not. That's okay though. That's not anything major. I can go run and get some iron and stuff because I don't have any iron. I did for all these hoppers I mined off camera and it took me forever. So I will probably just go get some more hoppers really quick, and I will be back with you and we'll just continue working on that second layer. Alright, I got all of the hoppers in and I got that extra block there. So the next step is just putting down the dirt. Here we go. I just want to build this whole layer with you guys just because I know in like tutorials and stuff, especially when I'm watching them, I always have to pause it or go back. And if I show you how to do it 2 times, then you they say if you do it 2 times, then you know it. So if I do it 2 times, then you might make it a little bit easier on you. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm not trying to like waste time or anything, but yeah, so this would just be easier, especially for me. I don't know, everyone's different, so it is what it is. But this block right here, we'll take this one out and we'll go ahead and place in our stair just like that. And then I'm gonna need some water, so we'll just fly over here where we've got abundance of water, and we'll get another bucket full of water here and put that in, and that way we can go ahead and start tilling this land. So we just come off diagonally, so we start like this, and oh yep, no, that's right, and then diagonal, and we just do the same thing for all the sides here, all diagonals, just like this. And the last one right here, and then we just get rid of these 3 blocks here. So 1 2 3, 1 2 3, perfect. And that will start to get fertile, and then we can take the rest of our melons and pumpkins here, or the seeds, sorry, and we will just go ahead and build back up using some temporary blocks. I really need to get some scaffolding going. That would be nice. So we have pumpkins on the outside of that one, so I'm going to do melons on the outside of this one, just to make sure that we're getting, you know, close to the same amount. Now when melons break, they obviously break into the melon slices, so there's only so much we can do there, but that's fine. And I don't think I'm going to have enough pumpkins. No, not going to have enough pumpkins. I'm going to be 4 short. That kind of stinks. 4 short on the melons and pumpkins. What I might do is wait and see if we can get some pumpkins growing here, and just go ahead and take care of that. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I don't think I have any bone meal or anything around here because this biome doesn't spawn mobs, so I'm probably not going to have any bones. But that's alright. I doubt I have anything in any of these. So I'm going to hang out for a little bit. I'm going to let these grow up, and then I'm going to go ahead and get some bone meal so I can finish, or not bone meal, sorry. Let these grow up and get some pumpkins so that I can finish doing the pumpkins up there, because it's kind of a pain to go walk through this 1 block gap. You have to kind of fly and get into it. And then place the pumpkins like that. So, yeah, I'm going to just wait and get some pumpkins that way. There we go, guys. We got our first pumpkin. Awesome. We got a melon up there also, so that's cool. Anyway, we'll go ahead and grab those. We'll fly up here. And try not to break any of the... Dang it! Okay, well that went into the chest, so it's not a big deal. Alright, and we'll finish placing these down, and let me grab whatever this was. I think it was a melon. I'm not quite sure, to be honest. Alright, let's just go back up here, and we will see. So, I think, can I look at this and it tell me? Crops, melon stem, so this would be a pumpkin. Dang it! I broke the pumpkin. That stinks. Alright, anyway, that's fine. I'll fix it later. As we build this, there'll probably be pumpkins that spawn, so I'm not too fussed about it. Anyway, let's go ahead and go back up here. Let me check it one more time just to make sure. Nope, nothing. As you can see, they're growing up. Oh, one thing I wanted to show you real quick before I get up there. If you press F3 and G, it shows you the chunks. And I actually built this thing within a chunk. I got super, super lucky. So, I mean, like I said, I don't think it's really going to, like, make a difference or bother with anything. But that's kind of cool that I did it within a chunk. So, anyway, let's get back up here. And we'll get back to it. So, we'll jump over onto this one. There we go. And then I need to take the pistons and the dirt, which I don't have enough dirt. Probably going to have to get some more dirt, but that's okay. And I'm going to just run this dirt along. And I can actually use these blocks too, so that we can place in the pistons. Just because in the last scene, or in the last... on the last level, I kind of just cut through it, so I'd like to just show you. So I just filled all of this in like this. My creative world, I was kind of dumb and built them 3 up all the way, so this is a little bit easier, and that way you don't have to break as many blocks either. I think you've got to break not even twice as much. Okay, so there we go. Now I can break these and place a piston down in all of the spots, and as you see, I'm up and then I fall down like that. So that's really helpful when placing in these pistons, because if I'm on this block right here and I tried, okay, nope, that didn't work. If I'm on this block right here and I try to place this in, it puts it to the side, which is kind of annoying. So if you fall down into the fertile soil, then it's a lot easier to place these. So that's what I've been doing, just kind of working my way, getting into the soil. I don't need one there, I need one here. Here we go, and one there, and I'd place that one in, but then I would be stuck. And I'm also holding shift while I do this, just to get myself a little bit closer down to the ground. It seems to help out some. So I just place in all of these pistons facing downwards onto the full blocks of dirt, and that way when something grows, it will break it and it will send it into the hopper stream there, and it will go into the chest. So I'm probably going to end up doing some AFK in here just to get enough before we even get the villagers in here. That way, as soon as we get them in, we can just start trading right away. I think that would probably be best. As you can see, I did it wrong there. Okay, there we go. Almost got it. And then we can move on to some of the redstone portion of the build. But as you can see, this is probably the most tedious, hardest part, just because it takes a little while. You got to shift, and you got to make sure you're into the fertile block, and you've got to get them perfect, just like that. And it's just kind of is annoying, really. But once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. When I was doing this in my creative world, I was having a lot of issues. But now it seems like I'm doing a lot better, which is great. That's awesome. So we'll do that one. And I am out of pistons. I am terrible at calculating. 1, 2, 2. I need 2 pistons. Are you kidding me? That stinks. Oh, there's our pumpkin, though. We can go ahead and break this down to get our seed. And we'll plop that into the spot here. And whichever one I was missing, that one right there. So we will fall down because, you know, I'm great at Minecraft and all. There we go. And we had a pumpkin grow. As you can see, it hasn't went off yet because we don't have the redstone in. But I'm going to need to get some more pistons. So that means I'm going to have to mine for 2 pieces of iron. I think I've got enough redstone because I got the redstone chest over here. And I guess I can turn this off now. Sorry if that's been bugging y'all. Here we go. But yeah, so I need to get some more iron. And I think I've got some wood. I don't know. Yeah, I've got some wood right there. Perfect. So I can take this, and I got the redstone. I just need the iron. So let me grab some iron real quick, and then I'll place in those 2 pistons, and then that'll be pretty much it. We can finish it up. There we go. There's some iron right there. Perfect. I just dug down and found an area and ended up being in a cave. So that's not too bad. We'll build this up here, and then I'm going to need some more blocks. We'll just go ahead and put diorite because I broke some diorite. That works. And then we'll put in some dirt here. Perfect. And mycelium. Awesome. Okay, so we'll come back over here and we'll place in these last few pistons. Dang it, I almost had it. So close. All right, that's fine. I gotta make the pistons. Dylan, what is your problem? What's going on, man? Are you all right? Are you all right? I mean, you've gotta smelt it, and I mean, what's going on here? You ain't got any wood in there? I'm gonna have to put some wood in there? Good gracious. What's going on? That's alright. There we go. So we should have 2 pieces of iron. I think I only needed 2 pistons. I think. Let's see. Where's pistons? Pistons. I need some cobblestone. I should have some cobblestone. Got a little bit. Let's grab some more here. Get wealth out. That way we can get the cobblestone because it's got fortune on it. There we go. That should be good. We'll just grab all of this up. Perfect. And we will make some pistons. So I can make 2 pistons. I'm hoping that's enough. We will see here in like 5 seconds. All right. 1 there and 1 there. Yeah, that did it. Awesome. Okay, so now I can fly back up on top, and we can get rid of all of this. Dang it! Ugh. I am having a terrible, terrible time here. Let's place that back. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. It's just inevitable. I'm stupid. Place that down. Place that down. Grab this. Build this up. Come here. Break this, and that. Perfect. Goodness. I'm just having the most difficult time here. Anyway, we're just going to go ahead and break these. You can leave some of these on the pistons, but I find it just kind of easier personally just to break them all and just go back and then place them down. Do I have my shovel? Yes, perfect. We'll break all of that. There we go. And we'll just delete all of these. I don't know why I say delete. I mean to say break or remove. But for some reason I say delete because we're technically not deleting them. They're just breaking. So you should say break. But, you know, whatever. Okay. So we'll place all of these observers down. I think I'm not going to have enough observers either. I'm just terrible at math, guys. I don't know. I mean, I went to school to major in engineering and took all this math, and I can't even do basic math. So I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. But yeah, so I'm gonna need to make some more observers, as you can see. I don't think I have any more down here. If I'm lucky, I do. Oh, yes, I do. I do. Okay, is 16 enough though? Is 16 enough? I don't know. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Let's see. Let's see what I get here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I really don't want to make any more. Please, please don't make me make any more. Okay, maybe I'm not too bad at math. Maybe I'm not too bad. Okay, all right. Anyway, let's go ahead and place these in. Place them on top of all of the pistons. And this doesn't have to be smooth stone, obviously. It can be any full block that you want it to be. It does not matter whatsoever. I just kind of like the smooth stone, really. I don't know what it is. I think it looks like a industrial type of build. And these look like industrial types of blocks. So, yeah, whatever. Okay, so then we just come in and we place all the redstone on top, just like this. And then once we've got that, we can place in our glass. I'm going to need a little bit more here. I think I have enough glass. We'll see, though. Do I have? Yes, I do. We'll just go ahead and grab that glass so we don't have to come back down. Go. Perfect. Just land right into here. And just make sure that you get redstone on all of these. I know I've already said that once, but if you don't have redstone on all of these, then it's not going to work as efficiently. I mean, it'll still work in some spots, but not as efficient. And it looks like I need, what, two more pieces of redstone? Two more? Yeah, two more pieces of redstone. Okay, and I have that, actually. If I go into here, grab this, place this down, and boom, boom. Awesome. Break that. And then I can put some of this stuff back in there also because I don't need it no more. There we go. And land on top. And place in our last two pieces here, just like that. I think that's all of them. We'll find out eventually. But yeah, so that's it for that. And then all I need to do is put in the glass here. Let's see. Let me put a temporary block here. And I'm going to put a temporary block here. Here we go. Just so I can place that in. Perfect. Okay, and then I can just break that, and I can just run this glass all the way along. Like I said, this isn't necessary. You don't have to do it. I just want to do it just in case some like to pop out the sides, and we can end up collecting them. So that will help out, hopefully. We will see. But as you can hear, everything seems to be going off pretty good. The top there is probably not growing anything just yet because they're just growing up, but I think the bottom's doing pretty decent. I think I got all of that. Perfect. All right. Yeah, it seems like it's grown up a little bit. I mean, we haven't been here long, so we probably don't have too much, but we're going to check it and just see what we get. I'm going to try to get rid of some of this stuff in my inventory here. I'm going to hold on to those and get rid of all this and do that and move that there. Perfect. Yeah, actually, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. We've got 21 pumpkins and almost a stack and a half of the melon slices, and we haven't been here very long, so that's awesome. The only other thing that I wanted to do for now until we get a more a steadier system for transporting items here, I just want to build this down just to get some more storage in here. So we're going to take some of these chests and we will fill these in just like this. Like that. Perfect. And then, actually I did that wrong, didn't I? I made that one right, but I didn't make this one right. Okay, so we'll bring this chest up one block, and we'll have to bring that one down there up one block also. So we'll just grab this guy, break him, and break him. And then we'll just place in this stone like that. Perfect. Okay, so I would have a chest here, and I would have a chest here, and then you got to kind of fiddle in these hoppers just like this. I don't have my shovel, so I'm going to have to end up fixing that, but that's fine. And fix this one also. Place that in and place that in. So that should start moving, start moving everything down. So that's good. That's good. So that's the melon and pumpkin farm, and you can build this up as much as you want. Obviously, you've got a limit for the top there, and you're going to have a lot of resources to gather, but if you've got a way of gathering those resources, then it's not too big of an issue. We'll get rid of all of that. Perfect. But there's our melon and pumpkin farm, and I might end up doing a design for this. I said that melon or that pumpkin a while ago, and I think that would be kind of cool. So we might do that. But yeah, so that's the melon and pumpkin farm in action, and I'm gonna AFK and stuff and see if we can't get a good bit of items there. Oops, excuse me. Let's see. Place this stuff in there. I don't need that. All right, so melon and pumpkin farm is in. Grass is in. We've got the water stream bringing all the villagers over here, and that should be loaded. If I look, I got 16 chunks. It's going to be close if it's loaded or not. Maybe not, but guys, we got so many villagers down here. See, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 villagers at the moment. And I'm working on a design for the trading hall. And if I'm not mistaken, it's 34 places on the bottom, and we might do a top layer. So we've almost got a full layer done just by getting this out of the way. Those guys, okay, farmer's still working. Those guys are still in there, so everything looks good over here. All right, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. But guys, this is kind of probably going to be a short episode. I didn't have much more planned than putting this in. It's more of a tutorial slash episode, I guess you can call it. But that's pretty much going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please just hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and hit the notification bell so that you get notified when I put out another video. But guys, that's going to do it. I will see you guys in the next episode. Dylan Ryan, out.